I still ponder. I still ponder. Especially now. What could have been if Edgar Wright got to make his Ant-Man movie? Release the right cut! What's happening, film friends? Dave the Film Junkie here, bringing you a film review of Ant-Man and the Wasp. The Wasp. I've been saying Ant-Man and Wasp because it flows a lot better. I didn't realize there was a the in front of it, but I guess that makes sense since she's not Wasp Woman. Anyways, Ant-Man and the Wasp stars, of course, Mr. Paul Rudd, Evangeline Lilly, Michael Pena, Walton Goggins, Judy Greer, T.I., Randall Park. That was a little pleasant surprise. That guy is he's so goofy. And there's just something I really like about that guy. Michelle Pfeiffer, Lawrence Fishburne, and of course, Mr. Michael Douglas. And in this sequel, it of course takes place after the events of Captain America Civil War, a couple of years, where, you know, we know that Scott got arrested. He got thrown into that little ocean prison, but I don't know what happened with all that, but now he's under house arrest. And he's celebrating his last remaining days in house arrest. I mean, he could still have his visitation with his daughter and everything. He just can't leave his house and blah, blah, blah. You know how that is. But of course, Hank Pym and his daughter Hope are trying to find her mother, his wife, Michelle Pfeiffer. We already know who she is. Janet Von Dyne. I'm probably saying that wrong. In the quantum realm, which of course Scott visited. So they think, hey, we're going to give it another shot. Got some new tech. Hey, Scott, need your help. But of course, he's like, come on, I need my remaining days. I can't do this. And then, of course, you know, antics ensue. A lot of shrinking. And then, of course, a lot of expanding. Giant man and stuff like that. So what did I think of Ant-Man and the Wasp? It's enjoyable. I'm glad I didn't record my review right away. I thought about it. I thought about getting my review up last night, just like recording and getting up last night, or at least this morning, you know, because it's a big movie and wanted to get it out there. But I'm glad I didn't, because walking out of this movie, I was going, okay, I enjoyed this movie for the most part, and I even said that in my first reaction video, because I wasn't expecting anything spectacular. Coming off Infinity War, of course you're not going to expect anything that epic. This is Ant-Man and the Wasp, for fuck's sake. I love Paul Rudd. I like the cast, and I was just going, okay, I enjoyed the first one for sure. I actually enjoyed it a lot, but this one, there was something that was just bugging me, and it hit me today. Why this movie was kind of like Scott Lang is not the Scott Lang from the first movie. And why is that, gang? Because it's 2018. Step aside, white man. Women are here. They might as well just call it the Wasp movie. Because, yeah, Scott, they make him, you know, okay, rewatch the first one, okay? No matter how you feel about it. The character of Scott Lang, he's pretty damn smart. I mean, we see him breaking in and stuff. We see him being very athletic. A lot of things going on in that first movie. In this movie, that's kind of just wiped clean. He kind of is a big dummy in this movie. And, I mean, I guess maybe you can associate that with him being on house arrest. But he just kind of takes like a big side seat to the Wasp, or Hope. I mean, she kicks a lot of ass, don't get me wrong. But usually if you're going to make a character like steal the show, be a scene stealer, which for the most part she does, even though there's sometimes she doesn't, and sometimes, yes, you know, Ant-Man does steal the show, but if you're going to do that, make that character a lot more interesting without having to dumb down this character. That's what left me kind of walking away going, there's something about this movie I just didn't like. And I was actually worried too, being that it's 2018, that they were going to make her like bitchy, like that, I know that sounds really sexist, but hey, I'm just talking about like she was just going to be like overly tough, you know what I'm talking about, where she's not even likable. But luckily that didn't happen. I was kind of worried that it was going to go that direction, but no, for the most part, their chemistry is pretty, you know, is well together. But like I said, a lot of just stupid, idiotic things happen with Scott, and you're kind of going, well, what? This guy was just, yeah, okay. Michael Pena, of course, he's pretty hilarious. I'm trying to still prove that we're related somehow. But they toned down his little Cholo accent thing because, why? Yeah, people complained. I even think Scoopy Pants said he was offended, and I'm going, shut the fuck up. It's an overboard character. What do you want? They also got the white dude playing the Russian guy with a thick Russian accent. And oh my God, I'm offended. You know why? He's not really Russian. My God, taking the roles away from Russian actors, fucking asshole. Michael Douglas, of course, is Michael Douglas. Everybody does well, you know. There's nothing, and of course, I like Paul Rudd. Even though they kind of, you know, they dumbed him down in here. he's so likable. I don't think there's anything I have not liked Paul Rudd in. So there's always that aspect, and I always love that. When it comes to the action sequences, yes, they're decent. I mean, it's nothing like. There's some really cool parts because obviously they do the shrinking and the expanding and everything, and there's a lot, I mean, of course, you've seen the trailer and stuff like that. You see a lot of the Giant Man stuff, and, some interesting things do happen. Like I said, I enjoyed this movie for the most part, but they just... Ugh. Now let's get to the villain! There was a villain? Well, we got the Ghost character, okay? Ava, Ghost. They kind of try to establish some backstory to make you feel sorry for her, but it happens so quick and they don't really do much with it. And then she just seems like she's in pain and anger like the whole time. And I'm not going to go into detail with everything. Walton Goggins was also like a side villain, and honestly, you could completely remove him from the movie and it would just be the same. When people talk about wasted characters, wasted actors, that is one right there. Walton Goggins. Completely useless, pretty much, in this movie. So, yep, it goes right back to the MCU, and they're pretty shitty villains. They're weak villains. Yeah, this one definitely doesn't have it. But at the same time, I'm going, did it really full-on need it? It was mainly about, trying to get to the quantum realm and rescue. And that part was pretty cool. And then there were some things in there that was kind of like, wait. What? So overall, guys, it's enjoyable. Take the kids, go over there and have some fun. That F word. Because, I was in a packed house last night, and, people were laughing. I mean, there's funny parts in there, but there's some cringy, stupid moments, too. It's very much a family movie. It is a family movie, and that's what I was hearing. That's what I was seeing, and everybody seemed like to enjoy themselves. Make sure, of course, the mid-credit and post-credit. The mid-credit scene is great. I was like, oh, and the whole theater was like, whoa, and then, of course, there was the after-credit scene, and I was going, it's going to be something fucking stupid, because they always do the mid-credit that is all about the MCU, and then the post-credit is just about the contained world, and it's usually something stupid, and it definitely is. I'm just saying, you don't have to exactly stay for the post-credit, but definitely watch the mid-credit. But like I said, just take, this is very much a family film. If you want to just you got some kids, go ahead. Go have a good time at the movie theater. You'll probably enjoy yourself. For me, it just wasn't all there. And like I said, I did not like the fact that they dumbed down the Scott Lang character. They just totally did, and only just to make the Hope character better. And I'm like, you could have just made her better and kept Scott the way he was in the first one. So there you have it, guys. There's my review for Ant-Man and the Wasp. That's right. Let me know your thoughts about it down below if you saw it. And, that's it, guys. Hit that like, thumbs up button if you'd be so kind. Subscribe to my channel. Visit filmjunkie.com for all my content. And, of course, visit the closet for shirts and stickers. All right, guys? Talk to you later.